Madhave Gaurachandraya Radhikavi Stadalaya Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Stad Bhaktaya Namo Namah Badhe Vitanute Bhaktin Murkhamavartaya Srutim Yat Kripatumaham Bande Sri Madana Gopalakam Prabhu. Sri Ramachandra Goswami is describing the pastimes of Ananga Manjari. After we finish this, now we will describe about the other Manjaris, Sakhis of Ananga Manjari, who are there to help এখনে কুহিয়ার সঙ্গে যত সখিতার নাম গুণরূপ বিবরণ প্রথমেতে বৃন্দা দেবী নিজ দাসী সন্দেশেবী তৎসক্ষস তদ্গুণাকার জন কৌশল্যা কামিনী আদি রাগবল্লিকা কৌমুদী সারিকেতি পিককুণ্ঠীমা চতুর্দশ বয় রামা রূপে গুণে অনুপমা প্রতি অঙ্গে লাবণ্যের সীমা. Very important Sakhi and Manjari, Vrinda Devi. She is 14 years old. In Krishna Lila, always her participation of Krishna Lila is very important. Sometimes she is the guard, sometimes she is the messenger, sometimes she is arranging, she is decorating the kunja. Her duty for Leela, Krishna Leela, not only when Krishna is meeting with Ananga Manjari, also when Krishna is meeting with Srimati Radharani, that time also. Sometimes he is doing his duty like a drama writer. Srimati Radharani, she is following how Vrindaduti should arrange everything. Because Ramachandra Goswami, he said that she has very nice quality, kaushalya. She knows so many different ways how to please Krishna. She is always thinking about this. That's why Vrinda Devi, she is very nearest one of Ananga Manjari and Srimati Radharani also. Whenever Krishna will see Vrindadevi very near. So she will know some message came. Maybe he was playing with his friends. Vrindadevi will come someplace from where only Krishna can see her. Not the other friends. So when Krishna will see, Vrindadevi is very near. So he will manage his friends and she will ask to Vrindadevi. And sometimes Krishna will send the message to Vrindadevi, where they will meet. Maybe Vrindadevi is watching from distance and Krishna knows there is Vrindadevi. So when he will pass that place with his friends, nobody will recognize what Krishna is doing, but Vrindadevi will get the sign from Krishna. Sometimes she will circle his sticks for the cows, so Vrindadevi will know Krishna is indicating Betas Kunja. When Krishna will touch his ears, when he will pass that place, so Vrindadevi will got this indication about Keshar Kunja. This is Kaushalya. Not all the Manjaris and all the Sakhis, they have such qualities to got this indication. To realize the signs, what Krishna exactly want to say. From distance, she'll recognize, she'll get this point. Oh, so she'll go to Srimati Radharani and she'll say, Radhe, Krishna indicate today you'll go to Betas Kunja or Keshar Kunja. I have to prepare about this later, about this Avishara. Then Radharani will discuss with her, with Vrindadevi. Oh, Vrinda. So if today's Avishara is there, how we will decorate us for Krishna? How will decorate the Kunja for Krishna? Vrindadevi, if that day is Black Moon Day, Vrindadevi will say, oh Radhe, today is Black Moon Day. If we'll wear very bright clothes today, so everybody, they'll know that all the Sakhis, all the Brajavadhus, they are going. So all of you should wear the black dress. That's why we're dressing them according to the lunar day. Ekadashi, a red dress, you can see. Purnima, complete white dress. Black moon, complete black dress, and ornaments also. Because otherwise, everyone, all the neighbors, they'll know about their Avishara. So Vrindadevi is doing everything. Ramachandra Goswami, is said. Another very nice quality of Vrindadevi, she is Rama. Why Srimati Radharani, she is always discussing about their avishar with Vrindadevi, because she is Rama. Ramayate iti Rama, who knows to give ananda to others, who has such qualities to give pleasure to others. And Vrindadevi, she is very special about this. She knows how Krishna will be pleased. Tat shakkastad gunakarajam. With Srimati Radharani, Vrindadevi, she is more friendly. More friendly. Stat shakkastad gunakarajam. Gunakara means she has also some qualities like Srimati Radharani. That's why she can read the mind of Srimati Radharani. You know, in their Leela, so many different moods is appearing. Sometimes Sri Radha will be angry to Krishna. When Krishna will cheat, so the mana pariyaya, the stage of mana, anger, when it will start, Krishna will ask either Vishakha Sakhi or Vrindadevi. Because Vishakha Sakhi also, Krishna Anukula. Yes, she is Sakhi of Srimati Radharani, but she is the mood in favor of Krishna. Vrindadevi also. But she want, that is not only in favorable mood for Krishna, she always want to make them together. When Srimati Radharani will be angry, maybe Krishna was the default at that time. He did very bad work. For his cheating, Srimati Radharani and all other Sakhi Manjaris has to wait whole night in the forest, in the Kunja. When they will get this knowledge about his second avishara, that Krishna went to another one. Srimati Radharani, anger of her will start that time. And Lalita Sakhi and other some Sakhis, they will put some ghee on her fire. So the fire will increase, fire of anger. That time Vrindadevi, she works like water to finish this fire, to stop this fire. By her very tricky word, Srimati Radharani will accept Krishna again. If Vishakha Sakhi will do this, because she is also doing like this so many times. After that, Vishakha Sakhi will say something strong, very strong to Krishna. Oh Krishna, I know, again you will cheat our Sakhi. But at the same time, we love you both. Don't do this again. If we'll do again the same things, I'll not help you to solve this problem. But Vrinda Devi, she will not say anything to Krishna, but she will try to change the mind of Krishna. Not by strong words, but by tricky words. By tricky words. Kaushalya kaminiyadi ragavallika komudi shariketi pikokonthima. Why Krishna will please by her words? Because when Vrindadevi is talking, then everybody will listen this, that Vrindadevi is talking. Then realize she is not talking but singing. Pikokonthi. Her tune like cuckoo. Very beautiful. And she knows she has this very beautiful tune. And she knows how to use this. Kaushalya. When Vrindadevi, she's acting like girl, that time she is very serious about this, about her duty. Nobody can enter. Nobody can enter in the kunja. Only she can enter if Vrindadevi will allow her to enter there. In Rasharajani also it happens. In different stories there also about Devadidev Mahadev. He wanted to join in Ras Leela. Somewhere it is said that he came before all the Brajavad will come there. And then Krishna recognized that is Devadidev Mahadev Shankar, but in the form of Gopi, but in another roots. It is also said he was recognized by Vrindadevi first. She was the girl there. Because Ras Leela is very secret and very highly loved. You can say the crown jewel of all Leelas. Leelarasha Mukutamuni. When Shukadev he started to describe about Ras Leela, he said, Parikshit, this Leela is Leelarasha Mukutamuni, the crown jewel of all Leelas. So it's very secret, very confidential. And Srimati Radharani, she said this Vrindavan, she has to take care about everything. No one can enter and to disturb us. So she was there as girl. And Devadidev Mahadev, that time he wanted to join there. And he came there in Ras Leela place as very beautiful Brajagopi. No one can recognize. Not even Devi Parvati, his wife, can recognize his Mahadev. But when he desired to enter, he was stopped by Vrindavan. Hey, where you are going? Why? I'm Brajgopi. You can see. All the Brajgopis there inside. So why are you stopping me? Vrindavan said, you know why are you stopping? Because you are not Brajgopi. Not even a female form. Really? You know this? Yes, I know this. The first, you are not Brajgopi because all the Brajgopis who came here, who joined there, inside, you can see them. They cannot decorate themselves when they have listened the flute of Krishna, because that time the flutes, the sound, the melody of flutes, it stopped everything from them, their consciousness. So you can see how they decorated themselves. They used their bangles in their feet. They used their, what you said, nupura on their neck as necklace. Some of them, they forgot to wear any dress. So, you have decorated yourself very nicely. Yes, you are really very beautiful. Maybe you are beautiful than Brajgopi also, all the other Brajgopis also. But that is why I recognize you are not the group member of us, all the other Brajgopis. So please tell me, who are you? Why you are here? Who sent you here? Is there any plan in your mind, in your heart? Please tell me. Then Devadidev Mahadev, he appeared as Shiva in front of her. I want to meet Krishna. Yes, I had this desire before to join Ras Leela as Brajgopi. But now I realized I am not qualified to do this. But I want to meet Krishna. So Vrindadevi, he called Krishna there. And Krishna said, oh, Devadidev, you are here? Why? Devadidev said, I want to join in Ras Leela. But I realized I cannot join. I cannot join as Brajgopi. But I have this desire, what I should do? Krishna said, yes, you can do so many things. Now, you can join Ras Leela to protect everything. So then, Devadidev Mahadev was the guard there for Ras Leela. That's why you can take darshan in Vrindavan, Gopeshwar Mahadev. And every evening they are decorating Gopeshwar Mahadev as Gopi. It's very nice. Vrindadevi says like this. Rupe gune anupama prati ange lavunya rashma. Kaushalya Kamini Adi Ragavallika Mukomudi Shariketi Pikokunthima Chaturdasha Bayarama Rupe Gune Unupama Pratyange Lavunya Rashima. There is also some other Manjaris, some Sakhis. They are very intelligent. To arrange these pastimes, to arrange Avishar. But says the group leader, Kaushalya Kamini Adi, all the others who have such kinds of intelligence, who have such kinds of knowledge about pleasing Krishna, about arranging their kunja, decorating their kunja. What says the Supreme? Vrinda Devi is the Supreme of everyone like her. Ragavallika Kaumudi, very surprising truths about her beauty. She is very soft by his nature, by her nature, and she is always open herself when the lila will start. That's why Ramachandra Goswami used this word, example for her, Kaumudi. You know Kaumudi? Look like lotus. It's connected with moon. Lotus connected with sun. When sun will arise, then lotus will open. But when moon will arise, then lotus will be closed and Kaumudi will open. They cannot digest, they cannot tolerate very strong power of sun, very soft-hearted. When Lila will appear, when Krishna Chandra will arise in Lila sky, then she will open to please Krishna. Because flowers, why they are opening them? The birds, why they are opening their birds? To please everyone. When we'll see the flowers bloom, so we'll feel good, is not? Then the nice aroma will be scattered everywhere. So our mind will be feeling very good that time. Our mind will be pleased. If we'll go to the garden where so many flowers, different kind of flowers, different kind of flavor, our mind, suddenly it will change. Maybe so many burning sensation was there inside. But when we enter that place in the garden with so many flowers, very beautiful flowers, nice aroma everywhere, our mind will change. So the flowers, all the Brajabadhus, all the Brajagopis, they are also like flowers. They are pleasing Krishna. They will open themselves. When Krishna will come inside of them, when Krishna will enter the Brajabadhu, Brajagopi garden, so then they will open their birds. Krishna, he has no need to open, because his very special honeybee. He can collect the honey from that flowers which is not open yet. He knows how to do this. But then also, they are trying to please Krishna in that way, to open their heart. Vrinda Devi, she is like Kaumudi. Whenever Krishna Chandra will appear, so Kaumudi Vrinda Devi will open herself to please Krishna. Because at the daytime, Krishna liked to hold Lila Kamal. You know Lila Kamal? What is? One small lotus.
Pastime lotus.
Yes, pastime lotus. It's known as Lila Kamal. Krishna likes to hold this lotus in his hand, and he likes to play with that lotus. But he can do this at the daytime with lotus. But at the night also he needs some things, some flowers, some lotus to do this, pastime lotus. So for night, Vrinda Devi is like this. Krishna liked to use her. Krishna liked to play with her in that way, not like Srimati Radharani. Krishna knows about her mood, Krishna knows about her nature, but they are very nice friend. Oh Vrinda, where is your Sakhi? Sri Radha? Please give me some message from her. So Vrinda will run to Srimati Radha. If for Krishna there is any very special message, how does Vrinda Devi is doing like this? That's why Ramachandra Goswami, he compared the mood of Vrinda Devi with this Kaumudi, who is very soft, very beautiful, who knows how to please, and at the same time Sharikati Pikokunthi. She is very intelligent about pastimes. Not all the Sakhis and Manjaris, they are ever about this. Some Manjaris, some Sakhis, they are very serious to arrange everything. All the Sakhis and Manjaris, they are not thinking about this. That means they are arranging the plan for Leela. In which way Srimati Radharani will go, how she will go, where she will meet Krishna, everything they will arrange. If you will follow 800 pastimes, then you can say Vrinda Devi is very active with all Leela. She is very active with all Leela. When now the time Krishna is taking food in his house, he went back from field, from forest, from Vrindavan. Now Mother Yashoda, she is feeding Krishna. After that, she will keep prasad for Srimati Radharani. Mother Yashoda, she will keep prasad, Krishna prasad, for Srimati Radharani. And sometimes by another duty, she will take this to Srimati Radharani, or most of the time Vrinda Devi. She is doing this. She will take the prasad, Krishna prasad from there, and she will give it to Srimati Radharani. Always she is active with all leelas. Without Vrinda Devi, you'll never find any leelas happening there. In Yoga Pit also, you can see, maybe in each door, Vrinda Devi is the keeper, the guard is there. Purvam is not, alright? Eastern door. She is there. She is protecting. She is protecting this door for pastimes. Chaturtasha Vayarama Rupe Gune Anupama. Ramachandra Goswami said that you cannot compare her beauty with anything. She is 14 years old. Her beauty you cannot compare with anything from this material world. But her beauty will appear when Leela will start. Like when sun is there, daytime, Kaumudi will not open. When Leela is not happening, so you will not see the beauty of Vrinda Devi. But when Leela will start at the night time, when Srimati Radharani will start her journey for meeting Krishna, then the beauty of Brajabadhus and Brajagopis will appear, will open, and the beauty of Vrinda Devi also. Pratyanga lavanya rashina. Then Ramachandra Goswami started to say something about Sri Rupa Manjari. Here he mentioned, Ramachandra Goswami, he mentioned 5 Manjaris, not all 8. These 5 Manjaris, they are very near friend of Ananga Manjari. And we know, who are practicing in Yoga Pit Seva, Manjari Bhava Sadhana, we know. Rupa Manjari and Ananga Manjari, they are the leader of all Manjaris. By them, the Sadhaka Manjari will engage in Seva. They will decide if the Sadhaka Manjari is qualified or not. In prayer, Narottam Das Thakur, he explained about his line, about Rupa Manjari. Sri Rupa Manjari Pache Rohigo Vito Hoiya Dohe Puno Kohibeno Ama Pane Chaiya Shodayo Hridayo Dohe Kohibeno Hashi Kothaye Paile Rupo Ei Nobodashi Sri Rupa Manjari Tobe Doha Vakko Shuni Manjulali Dilomore Ei Dasya অতি নম্র চিত্ত আমি ইহারে জানিল সেবা কার্য দিয়াতায় নিযুক্ত করিল। Narottam Das Thakur, in this prayer he explained about his life. That means, and his Guru Rupa Manjari is Manjulali Manjari, Loknath Goswami Prabhu. So he said that when they will engage us, what is the main duty of the group leaders, Ananga Manjari and Rupa Manjari? When Guru Rupa Manjari, they will introduce a new Manjari to either Ananga Manjari or Rupa Manjari. They will check, they will examine. If she has the quality of Manjaris, they will check everything about the state of the mind of sadhaka, new servant, speciality, what she knows very good, how she can please Sri Radhe. Then, if sadhaka Manjari is qualified, then they will be engaged. They will not wait what Srimati Radharani will say. They will discuss with each other. So, if we are the sadhaka that belongs to any group, you must know that the Supreme is there, two persons, two Manjaris is there, Rupa Manjari and Ananga Manjari. After both of them, they will certify, then one can engage in seva. Not only by Ananga Manjari, not only by Rupa Manjari. Both of them, they will certify together. They will discuss. Because they are very good friend, very nice friend, very intimate friend. That's why after Vrinda Devi, Ramachandra Goswami, he started to say about Rupa Manjari, who is very intimate friend of Ananga Manjari. Ananga Manjari is very special. And there, most of the groups, all the tradition, most of the tradition, there belongs to that group of Rupa Manjari. They are following Rupa Manjari. And the group members of Ananga Manjari, they are following Ananga Manjari. But when they engage in seva, both of them, they will control everything. At the beginning, for practice, we'll get advice from our Sri Guru Rupa Manjari. We should follow the footprints of your group leader, Ananga Manjari. It's for practice. But when Lila will appear, when the attachment, the connection, when your mind, your heart will bring down, when Lila will appear, when Smarana Lila will manifest automatically by your practice, then all the other truths will reveal in front of you. That you have not to follow only Ananga Manjari or only Rupa Manjari. You have to follow both of them. Because Ananga Manjari and Rupa Manjari, they are arranging everything. They are controlling all the Manjaris. Because everyone not in the same mood, same nature. Isn't it? Some is soft, some is very soft, some is not so soft. So they knows their group member, so they will say, oh Rupa, you should send her there. She can do this very nicely. Rupa Manjari will say, Ananga, maybe for this seva, she is the perfect. Narottam Das Thakur is saying like this. When they examine, when both of them will certify about me, so Rupa Manjari will take me in front of them. Sri Rupa Manjari Pashe Rahiva Bhatapaya. But my mind will be very tensed. If Srimati Radharani will allow me or not. That time, I will not know about their power of Ananga Manjari or Rupa Manjari. If they will allow me, that means Srimati Radharani will allow me. That's why I'll be afraid about this. Oh, what Srimati Radharani will say. But very soon this all tension will go away from my heart when we'll be in front of Jugal, the divine couple. Dove puno kohibe no ama pane chahiye. Oh Rupa, from where you got this new kinkari, new Manjari? You know Rupa, maybe I know her. She's not really unknown for me. Srimati Radharani, Sri Krishna, both of them, they will say like this. It's everything. You must know why it will happen with us. It's the power of bhakti, your practice. Bhakti Devi says doing this reaction between sadhaka and ishta. She will arrange everything. So when we'll be in front of them, they will ask again and again to Rupa Manjari, oh Rupa, from where you got this new kinkari, new Manjari? You know, she is very nice. She is not unknown for me. Maybe I know her since long time. But I could not remember her name. Who is it? Then Rupa Manjari, she will explain everything about me. You know Radhe? Rupa Manjari will say only to Sri Radhe, not Sri Krishna. Ananga Manjari only to say Srimati Radhe, not to Krishna. About this all, about the Manjaris. So Radhe, you know, Manjulali, she brought this new kinkari. She introduced me. And she said, she is very humble, very soft-hearted. So I examined about this, if she is right or wrong. And I found that she said the truth. Yes. Maybe she will say some qualification. You know Radhe, she is very nice cook. She is very nice cook. I checked it, I examined it. I said, you know this cooking? And when she cooked, it was very beautiful. Radhe, you cannot imagine what Srimati Radharani will say. If she'll say that, okay, first I have to test her cooking, then I can decide about her. No. When Rupa Manjari will introduce in that way, she is very nice cook. Oh really? Rupa? So, listen, from today, you'll cook for me, which I'll offer to Krishna. You should cook this, everything, okay? She'll accept very nicely from her heart. Otinamra chittami hari janilo. When Rupa Goswami will say, oh Radhe, you know how to follow the order. So when I found all the qualities inside of her, so Radhe, before I'll ask you, I engage her to your seva. Oh, that's very nice, very good. So Radhe, she'll cook for today? Yes. In that way, all the Manjaris will engage in service. When Rupa Manjari, Ananga Manjari, they will introduce us. When they will accept all the responsibilities from our Guru Manjari. So then their duty to engage us in the seva. Sri Rupa Manjari Namo Krishna Preme Rasodamo Aveda Dasavarsha Sthiti Pinonnato Payodhara Pitavarna Angabhara Shikhi Pincha Vastra Shobhetati. Here, Ramachandra Goswami, he said about her age, Aveda Dasavarsha. Aveda, Veda means 4. And 10, that means 14 years. Somewhere, we can say, they said that exactly says 14 years. But somewhere, what Ramachandra Goswami said, it's near to Aveda Dasavarsha Sthiti. That means near to 14. 13 years, 6 months. So what is exactly, if says 14 years or 13 years, 6 months, we'll know by our practice, by our meditation. From scriptures, from books, we can know only this two. Aveda Dasavarsha Sthiti. Now the qualities of Rupa Manjari. Krishna Premi Rasodama or Rasodhama. She is full of Krishna Prem. But before, we just know that all the Manjaris, they have only love for Srimati Radharani. So why Ramachandra Goswami, he said like this, Krishna Prema Rasodhama. She is the place of Krishna Prem. Why he said like this? Yes, it's true. If you want to serve someone, you have to love. If you have no love for someone, you cannot serve him proper way. Because for service will be earned. Your seva will be earned when your heart will be there. Your attachment will be there. Your love will be there. With everything. With everything. With all our activities. If there is no heart, then this work, this activity will not go. it will be very dry. So serving Srimati Radharani, serving Sri Krishna is not like other duties. They are not following their duties. They love Krishna and Srimati Radharani. They are serving Krishna through Srimati Radharani. But they are serving Krishna. Srimati Radharani also serving Krishna. And all the Sakhis, all the Manjaris, they are helping Srimati Radharani. According to Eightfold Pastimes, when we'll offer the Naivedyas, according to the Leelas, when we'll offer the Naivedyas, both of them, they are taking fruits, sweets, and all others. But exactly what is happening there, how they are eating, how we are taking food, mixing foods, and then by hand, by fingers, we'll take little, then put it in our mouth. Yes, in same way. But something different is there. Sri Krishna, Srimati Radharani, both of them. First they are preparing the food, like we are mixing the sabjis with rice, or we are taking sabjis by the chapatis. So they are also doing this. They are mixing sabji with rice, or they are taking sabji with chapatis. They will hold it by their fingers, but they are not putting in their own mouth. They are putting to each other's mouth. Sri Krishna, he will offer the food to Srimati Radharani, and Srimati Radharani will offer the food to Krishna. Sometimes only Srimati Radharani is offering food to Krishna. Then she will take the prasad, and sometimes just opposite. And Krishna likes to get some prasad from Srimati Radharani. By Rupa Goswami, one stotra is very beautiful for Manjari Bhava Sadhana. Chatu Pushpanjali. Chatu Pushpanjali. Very important and very beautiful, sweet stotra. There, Rupa Goswami, he is praying as Manjari to teach us, not as Rupa Manjari. There in Chatu Pushpanjali, he is representing us. He said, "O Radhe, please accept me as your family member. I want to drink all the beauties of your pastimes. How Krishna will arrange your hair, decorate your hair, I will help. Sometimes I offer camphor and betel leaves with betel nuts to your mouth, but suddenly Krishna will jump and he will take these betel leaves from your mouth to his mouth. Forcefully. Krishna likes to get some prasad of Srimati Radharani. Kulashimanta mani prasida me parivar ganushate yatha padavi me na davyashi bhavet. Kurunang muhurathaye param tava vrindavana chakravartini opi keshiri purjaya bhavet sachato prarthana bhajanam janam. Radhe, please keep showering your costless mercy to me. Only by this costless mercy I can engage myself to your seva. I can take darshan all your pastimes, how Krishna is playing with you, how Krishna is dressing you, how Krishna is offering food to you, and how you serve Krishna. I will be there to help both of you. When Krishna will serve you, I will help Krishna. When you will serve Krishna, I will help you. Maybe when Krishna will decorate your hair, I will bring the comb, I will bring the flowers, I will make some garland for your hairs, and I will offer it to Krishna. She will offer it to you here. Maybe Krishna will order me by his lotus eyes, bring some fruit. And when I bring, Krishna will first, he will take this to his mouth. And he will force you to take this fruit from your mouth. Radhe. I can take darshan of this very beautiful, very sweet pastimes when you will accept me as your servant, as your family member. Karunang muhurathaye param. So all the moments I am begging your mercy. All the moments my heart, my mind is greedy to get this costless mercy to enter as your family member in your family. So, who said this? Rupa Goswami, that means Rupa Manjari. Rupa Manjari, she is saying this. Full of love of Krishna, for Krishna. Her heart also full of love for Krishna and Srimati Radha. She knows we have to serve Krishna. So, she make her heart full of love for Krishna. Then we can please Krishna. If you have no love for someone, you will not realize, you cannot read the mind of them. To feel the mood, to realize the nature, you have to love. Then he will open his heart. Only by love you can open others' heart. Not by trick, not by anything, only love. Unconditional love will open others' heart. So, when we love to Krishna, then Krishna will open his heart to us. When we will offer our love through Srimati Radharani to Krishna, then he will open his heart. Then we can read his mind and we can feel his desire. What exactly he wants that time. That is why Manjaris, they are not waiting for order, because they are following the mood. They can feel only to look at them, to Srimati Radharani, to Krishna. There, only they will say some nice words for Krishna. Just imagine if all the Manjaris is there, millions of Manjaris is there, and they are ordering to each other. So how much quarrel will be there? They are not breaking the silence. You should not talk loudly there. You should not shout there. Yes, you can use your loud voice only for singing. You can use your loud voice only to make some joke with Srimati Radharani or with Krishna. And the other time, not. Other time you have to follow the atmosphere. Because Krishna, Srimati Radharani, they like to hear the birds. They can hear the talking of flowers. And they like to talk with air. In some Rasa Shastra, some drama, also you'll find there Srimati Radharani asking, requesting air, oh, please bring some nice aroma from flowers. I want to please Krishna. So it's not just imagination. It is happening there. They can do anything because they are going with their heart, with their love. And by love, you can do anything, whatever you want, if that love is pure. And if that love is for Krishna and Srimati Radharani, not for this material world, don't forget this. Then you can talk with, then you can listen the voice of flowers, then you can talk with water, you can talk with air. That's why Sri Rupa Manjari, she filled her heart with Krishna Prema. Pinonnato payodhara pito varnanga bhara shike pinchu vastra shobhetoti tat shakkastat rupakaro shivakare nirantaro todomuga shabe aggakari rupavati rasavati rasalika ranganeti rambhavati pararupanani. She is the same mood like Vrindadevi. Very friendly mood. With Srimati Radharani, with Ananga Manjari, with both of them. Shivakara Nirantaro. Just before I come here, you are asking about this. If it is happening with Rupa Manjari also, what happened with Ananga Manjari? There Ramachandra Goswami, he answered in that way. Shiva Nirantara, only she is serving. What Ananga Manjari did in the Kunja with Krishna, that is also Shiva. But you cannot say that is only the service, only the Seva. That is more than Seva. But here Rupa Manjari, she is only serving. With love for Krishna, she is only serving with all her followers. How? Todanuga Shabhyaka. How she is serving with all her followers. And the followers here, who are they? Only the Manjaris of her group? Or there are more than Manjaris also, Sakis also will be there. How she is serving, how Rupa Manjari is serving Sri Radha Govinda. Ramachandra Goswami will explain tomorrow evening. Why Rupa Manjari is the leader of all Manjaris? Why she is very nearest friend of Srimati Radharani and Ananga Manjari? What is the quality? Ramachandra Goswami will explain this, everything. Tomorrow evening, 6:30 p.m. here in same place, in same Ananga Nandam Bhojkunja. Don't forget to come here. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Nitai, Jai Gaur, Jai Nitai. Daoji, Kirtan.
No, you.